Hi guys. All right, I'm here for the first live of the day. If you're part of the tarot course, I have the video loading right now, and I will be sending that once this ends. Once we end this. All right. Good boy, Dylan. Avery is sitting behind me because she's kind of watching the Golden Girls. I don't know what's going on here. Let me just move this back a little bit. There you go. All right. So, Avery's watching the Golden Girls and sucking on the pacifier. All right. The first question is from Liza. Love. Okay, so I don't know what's going on in your love life right now, but this is what it's showing. You may be feeling like there's lack of passion, or like things are kind of maybe a little bit boring or at a standstill, but moving forward, things are going to pick up. You step out of your box, you spin the wheel of fortune, so you do something out of the ordinary, which brings great success to your love life. Leaving the past regret in the past and moving forward with a lot of hard work. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This person would be very fun, exciting, and have a love of adventure, and it's going to be a soulmate relationship. If you are with someone right now, your current relationship can deepen. You can take it to the next level. After a period of stagnation and leaving past hurt and regret in the past, stepping out of your box, doing something out of the ordinary will take your current relationship to the next level. Inexorable, what is SL thinking and feeling about me? What's SL thinking and feeling about me? Indecision comes up. The Two of Swords in reverse would indicate that this person's unsure of how they're feeling and unsure of how or if they want to move forward. The Hermit is in reverse, which would indicate isolation, but not in a good way. When the Hermit is upright, it's like turning in, thinking about what you want. When it's in reverse, it's like avoiding conversation because they don't want to hear what the other person has to say. It also shows that they feel like they either have no choices around them and they're holding themselves back, or they feel like you don't have any choice around you and you're stuck. I don't know. There's some kind of a disconnect here with feeling stuck and choices. But the Seven of Cups in reverse, it would be Seven of Cups in reverse indicates lack of choices. So one of you doesn't have a lot of choices and the other person holds back. Also feeling a little bit unprepared, a little bit unconnected, and a little bit out of balance. I don't know what's going on with this person, but it looks like they may be having either a rough time or they're trying to sort of disconnect a little bit. What's happening here, you? Did you drop your thing? Oh, baby. Baby, here you go. I know it. It went flying. Stephanie. How is T feeling about me today? He reached out yesterday and I spent the night with him. Okay, let's see. He feels good. The Emperor is in reverse, which means he may not be ready to take charge just yet. But he's not holding himself back the way he was. The Eight of Wands is, the Eight of Swords is in reverse, which is, he'll be coming forward a little bit more. He's not ready to make this a full-blown commitment because the Two of Cups is in reverse. But he is feeling better than he was. And he's mildly argumentative coming up. It's mild because it's in reverse. He feels good today. He feels successful today. He feels confident today. Talia, General. What is happening here, you? What is going on? You don't want to watch the Golden Girls? You want to sit in the princess chair? I thought you wanted to see the Golden Girls. No? I'm going to put you in your chair. I'll put you over here where you could see me and look out the window. All right. We're not going to yell like that. There's no need for that. All right. I know. You want to look out the window instead? You bored with those old ladies, maybe? All right. Maybe you're bored with the Golden Girls. The Golden Girls are funny, but, you know, I know Blanche gets on my nerves a little bit. But the other ones I think are funny, especially Dorothy. She kills me. General for Talia. Oh, you got the 10 Cups full. First card. Happiness is coming in on all levels. You may be laying down the law, cutting through some bullshit around people or the people in your life, and persevering and coming through with great evolution. Growing as a person, changing as a person, feeling very successful, feeling very strong. Things move forward quickly with the Chariot. Things are looking good. The biggest indication of being happy on all 10, with all 10 cups being full is the 10 of Cups. You also have cause for celebration coming up and not holding yourself back. So I think that this time for a lot of people is going to be a huge transition where people are just, they're not coming out of this quarantine the same. And I think that you're going to be one of those people that's going to come out on the other side much better than you went into it. Adriana, when will I meet him? These cards. When will I meet him? It could be within the next 3 months. What are we in? 3 clubs. I'm going to say the summer. This summer. Adriana, is he forgetting me forever? No. Nope. Stephanie, was he being honest when he told me what he's doing with E? Was he being honest when he told me he's doing with E? Okay, let's see. Was he being honest? Yeah, I think he was being honest. Yep. Kara, why did Leroy stop asking me to come to his apartment? Why did Leroy stop asking me to come to his apartment? He felt unsuccessful. I don't know if he asked you more than once. He felt like he was being rejected. He didn't want to ask again. Feeling a little bit out of balance. And he's pulling back a little bit. It's okay. I don't think it's a big deal. I think that he'll get over it. But I think that he felt unsuccessful and a little out of balance, so he kind of gave up. Love, chastity. Will KP and I ever commit to one another? You could commit. There's a 33% chance, which just might mean that it's a while out. It may not be happening immediately. It may take some time to get there. Miss Levon, General. You want the blanket? Yeah, I think you're tired and you need a little nap, is what I think. Yeah, don't rub your eye. Okay, so what we have happening here is if you're not with anyone right now, a new offering of love is coming in. If you are with somebody now, your current relationship can get rekindled, or there could be a deepening when the Ace of Cups shows up. It's like the love cup is overflowing. Moving forward from that, it looks like there may be some arguments around love or a little bit of disagreement, not a big deal. Balance gets restored, patience gets restored, and serenity comes back to your entire life, like feeling peaceful comes in. And then maybe not until this quarantine is over, but there's some spontaneous, fun, carefree times ahead of you. And balance comes back to your life. So if you're not with anyone right now, you can expect a new love to show up. If you are with someone right now, current relationship moves forward, rekindles, reconnection, something like that. And there may be a little bit of an argument, not a big deal. Once we move through this quarantine, there should be some fun, spontaneous, carefree times coming in. Adriana, when will I start a relationship? The time is good this summer. Like, I would say you may meet the person late spring. You could meet the person 3 months from now, and the relationship may move to the next level sometime this summer. Ashmita, how is RJ feeling about me today? He's feeling a little stuck today. He's feeling a little stuck. He's feeling that you are kind, intuitive, creative, hardworking, spontaneous, carefree, loving, attractive, and nice. Moon, what's coming through about new ideas for my channel? You're going to have a creative idea that comes up with the Page of Cups. So I don't know what your channel is about, but it looks like you may take it in a creative direction. I don't know if there's some kind of a hobby or something that you do that's very creative that you may be sharing on your channel. That could make you a lot of money. There could be financial stability in the creative department, something that you're very passionate about. Something that brings in money. And there's victory around the channel. So I don't know. I don't know what what you do that's creative, but the Page of Cups would be something creative that you do that can take your channel in a different direction, that would bring in money, and that would bring the channel success. This guy, you hear him? Love chastity. How is KP feeling about me today? He feels celebration around your relationship. He feels that you are kind, caring, nurturing, strong and courageous, successful. He may be a little bit paralyzed himself. Like he may not know what to do or how to move forward. He may be a little bit slow, but that doesn't have to do with how he feels about you. That has to do with him. He feels that you're balanced, strong, and stable. Ashley, when will Joe contact me? It could be within the next 10 days to 2 weeks. Choco, is Ramon obsessed with me sexually? Why is he being jealous and asking so many questions? How does he feel about me currently? You know, it's funny. He's got a lot of anxiety around this situation. I don't know if I would say that he's obsessed sexually, but not only is he have anxiety around the situation, but he's holding himself back. So if you think he's asking a lot of questions, he's holding back. So yeah, he's jealous, but I think that it's more that he's afraid of losing you, period. I don't think it just has to do with sex. I don't think it's like a scary kind of obsession, but I think he feels that you're slipping away. And it's funny because it's showing him holding himself back. So imagine how crazy he would be if he would really kind of show you exactly how he feels. I think he feels like you moved on and you're like leaving him behind. Ashley, does Joe know that India is cheating on him? I don't think so. I don't think so. I only get a 33% chance, which means, I mean, it might have crossed his mind, but I don't think he knows. Which was the question for Adriana that I missed? When will I meet him? That one? Did I say this summer? I think it was this summer. The summer comes up strong around you. I think that it's going to be the summer. KG, when can I expect contact from A? The beginning of the summer, like the very end of June. Lydia, ran into a SWAT cop last night who hugged and kissed my cheek in front of Mac. Mac hasn't called. What, you woke up? Come over here. He's feeling a little jealous. That's okay. That's okay. He's gonna call. He's gonna call. He's gonna, he may be sulking for a moment, but balance, patience, compassion gets restored to this situation and he gets over it. He's gonna call. The Hierophant is here. You guys are gonna reconnect. I'm not concerned. He's like jealous and sulking, but he's gonna get past it. um, Danny, Isaac's thoughts of me today. He thinks that you're creative, prepared, passionate, kind, adventurous. He's a little undecided, attractive. He appreciates you and he has a lot of respect for you. Adriana, what's he going to say about us when we meet again? What's he going to say about us when we meet again? He's going to say that, well, he's not going to hold himself back, so he's going to tell you exactly how he feels. He's going to feel that you guys are strong, things are moving forward, and he's no longer waiting for his ship to come in. He's going to say that he thinks that you guys have a good connection. He may also explain to you exactly what he's been feeling. He doesn't hold himself back, so he comes forward with his emotions. Danny, will Isaac ever tell me clearly that he wants a relationship, and if so, when? Well, 70% chance, yes, he will. Might not be until the fall. Could be a little ways out. Moon, question below. I had a dream about my life's purpose, helping people deal with trauma. What comes through about divination being one of those main tools that I will use to fulfill this calling? Yeah, definitely. You got 3 aces, which means you're definitely going to use it. I don't know which form you use, but it's 99% chance with 3 aces that you're going to use some type of form of divination to help heal people that have had emotional or physical traumas, mental traumas in the past. Definitely. Oh my God, my brother does that. He puts me on the TV and I get so mad at him because he's got one of those big, huge TVs, like really huge. And then he'll send me a screenshot of it or a picture of it. And I'm like, you're such an ass. But thank you. Liz, does Alberto have anything going on with Vanessa? I don't think so. No aces. I don't think so. Liz, messages from the angels. Awakening, Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Four of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, and giving to those less fortunate. Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and an invitation to a social event. Kira. He comes to my apartment, but I used to always go to his. Is he worried that I'm going to get in it with Thomas's girlfriend? Let's see. 70% chance, yes. But I also think that he feels like maybe it's more private at your place, and that's why. I think that for him, it may be a combination. 70% chance, yeah, he is afraid that you could get into it with her. But I think that he likes that there's no one around. Or I don't know if you live with anyone, but it seems like it's either more private or he doesn't have to worry about other people being around as much when he's at your place. The beautiful one. Is there anything solid coming in for me in love? Okay. You got a new beginning coming in. You also have, well, you could have two people coming in, a Pisces and a Cancer. A new beginning with a Pisces and a Cancer. That's whoever it is. Could be a choice between two people, or it could be like a Pisces, Cancer rising kind of person. It looks like the relationship can be very well balanced and serenity can be brought back to your life. And it would happen, it would be easy. The Ace of Cups is here. So it would be something that would, like, things would fall into place pretty easily. Liz, Gemini's thoughts about our relationship. They think that you have an adventurous side, or that the relationship takes on an adventurous side coming up, that it's kind and caring, that it's growing, that the relationship is maturing, and that it's stable, spiritual, loving, and that there's a future for it. I think things are in a pretty decent place. Christy, will anyone get corona in my family or my extended family? I don't think so. I don't think so. This corona thing is, it's crazy. I'm not a germaphobe at all. Like, I feel like I should be a little more cautious. Just like before this corona thing, like I would think to myself, I really should be a little bit more cautious when it comes to germs. I'm just not. You know, like when I worked for A&P, people would come in all the time and they would want like hand sanitizer to wipe off the cart. And I would never even think about that. Like, that's not even something that would cross my mind. And like when someone would ask me, I would be like, think to myself, maybe I should be a little more cautious when it comes to germs. But I got to tell you that this whole thing has got me a little bit freaked out. I don't understand. I mean, I know why we're quarantined, because some people may be carrying it, but they don't have it. Like, they have it, but they don't have symptoms. I don't know. The whole thing to me is very crazy. And I think there's a lot of unanswered questions here, but it's only coming up 33% chance that someone in your family or extended family will have it. So I don't think that you're at risk, but I would still, you know, take the crazy precautions anyway, because it's just, I don't know. It's very strange. The whole thing is very strange to me. Adriana, is my ex-partner in my city, or will it be in LDR? Okay. Is my next partner in this city? I don't think that they're in this city. I think that they're going to be in LDR. Oh, long distance relationship. No, you know what? They may not be in your current city, but I don't think that they're that far away. I don't think it's going to be something that like where you're hours away. I think that you're going to be relatively close. Kira, how is Leroy feeling about me and our relationship? Feels like this relationship is on the right track. Feels like adventure is coming in. Spontaneity is coming in. Feels that you guys are a soulmate connection. Loving, kind, ambitious, passionate. I think that he thinks that you guys are in a good place right now. And that things are moving forward well. I think you guys are on the right track right now. Ashley, does Joe love and miss me? Does Joe love and miss me? 70% chance, yes. Choco, why does he feel scared of losing me now after everything he's done? I still love him and I want to show him if he don't get serious. Show him if he don't get serious, will he? Well, you know what, that's the most common is that when somebody thinks that they're about to lose you is when they start to step up to the plate. And it's a shame that it's got to get to that point, but 9 times out of 10, it has to get to that point. He doesn't want to lose you. He definitely doesn't want to lose you. Let's see what the cards say. See, he feels like now he has no choice but to step up. Because he feels like if he doesn't, it's going to be over for good and he's going to lose his chance. He doesn't feel like he has any choice. He feels like you're slipping away. And, you know, it's like there's magic around the situation, which means you can manifest anything that you want. But unfortunately, I think what might happen is if he were to get you back, he may be good for a while, and then he may slip back into old patterns. And he may, I don't know what it was that, you know, what he did in the past, but he may slip back into old patterns because Temperance is in reverse here. He doesn't want to lose you, and he's definitely shaking in his boots right now that you're gone for good. I would just be cautious with him because I'm afraid that if you were to take him back or give him another chance, that he would kind of, like, he'd be good for a little while and then he would start the old bullshit again. Kira, does Leroy text or call other women romantically? I don't think so. 33% chance. That's, I don't think so. I know, I'm worrying about my parents too. I know, well, my mom's dead, but my dad's 75, and I'm not even kidding you. He thinks he's 25. He really does. Like, he drives a sports car, and he's got a Vespa, and I'm like, really, can you just, like, can you not drive a Vespa? Like, you just don't need to be on that. And I know I'm worried too, because, and the same thing, like I don't really want to bring the baby anywhere, but where am I going to leave her? Like, that's not safe either. You know, like I brought her to my brother's house to go food shopping the other day, because I figured she's better off at his house than in the grocery store. But, you know, they keep saying, the thing is that if you don't know that you have it, does it affect you at some point? If you have it and you don't have symptoms, is it doing anything to you? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. TTA Diva. Will I get this job with nurses next door? Will we get the job with nurses next door? I think you're going to get it, and I think you're going to be very busy with a lot of hard work ahead of you. God bless you. Really. Kira, finance and career for the next 3 months. It could be slow and steady wins the race over the next 3 months, but you have cause for celebration around finances and career. And you also have a feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. So leaving the past in the past and moving forward. I think you find something that brings you great happiness. Use your intuition. There's a lot of money coming in around you. The 10 of Pentacles promises a lot of money. So I don't know if you're working right now. I can't remember what your situation is, but it could be changing careers, adding a new career, starting a side business that brings in a large sum of money, and finding something that really resonates with your soul, that you're really like, this is what it is that I'm meant to do. Even if it's something that you do only part-time and on the side until it takes off, I kind of think that you're going to have your own business. Adriana, how is the new person going to impact mine with G? Well, there's success around your relationship with G. So I don't know who G is, like what your relationship is, but the relationship is successful and balanced. And it looks like it's a pretty stable situation. So I don't know if G is someone who you're romantically involved with, or you have been, you may move on to somebody else and find that this person still stays your friend, and you're very close in that respect. It doesn't look like that connection goes away with whoever comes in. So it could be the kind of thing where, you know, they always say you can't stay friends with your ex, but I believe, and that's if this is an ex, or it could be that you both move on, but you care about each other enough to stay friends. If this person is just a friend of yours, I think that the relationship will be fine. I don't think you have anything to worry about. But sometimes the way things work themselves out, you are able to remain friends, or you may not speak for a little while, but then things go back to normal and you are communicating again. Love, Olivia. Would it be a good idea to move in the Taurus man? Like to move him into your house? Let's see. I'm only getting a 33% chance that it's a good idea. I wouldn't, the timing right now may not be right. I would hold off. Georgia, how does RS feel about me after our recent texting? Thinking a lot about it, in heavy contemplation about it, holding themselves back a little bit, but they are thinking about it. He feels a little out of balance, a little bit upside down right now. So give it a little bit of time, because I think it's something that he's been thinking about and going over in his head since you've been texting. Kira, will I be successful if I pursue a nursing degree? Yeah, you will, and your career could move forward very quickly with the Chariot. Kira, I don't have any close female friends. How am I viewed by women? That you're intuitive. You know, women like you. Intuitive, magical, that you take charge, that you're loving, kind, friendly. Yeah, I mean, it's funny that you say that you don't have a lot of female friends, because it comes up that women do like you. But you know what? I don't have a lot of female friends either. I don't. I feel like it's easier to be friends with men. And I feel like, well, especially, I don't know. I feel like, especially once women get married, like a lot of my friends that are married, I don't really see them anymore. But I feel like guys are a little different. I don't know. I've always kind of gotten along better with guys, I think. I don't know. I don't have a lot of female friends either. And the ones that I do have are like a little bit more independent, I guess I would say. 88, balance 888. Donated, and I don't see the question yet. Oh, there it is. Okay. How does RH feel not being in communication with me? Do you see communication? All right, let's see. They're not happy not being in communication at all. At all. There's communication's going to come in. Two of Hearts. Yeah. Communication comes in, I'm thinking soon, like maybe within the next 2 weeks. This person does not like not communicating, like at all. Stephanie, was he happy that I went over and stayed with him? Yes. Hasti, how will my married life be? It's going to have some ups and downs. It's going to have some ups and downs. It looks like at first it's nice and smooth, and then there may be kind of a tower moment. Not so bad. Towers in reverse, not the biggest deal. And then balance gets restored to the situation. Things move forward. You feel like you have your wish. But then at some point during your married life, you may be feeling a little bit regretful. I think that that's common, though. I think that every relationship has ups and downs. I don't think that anything is ever perfect. So I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. I just think that it may have some, you know, pitfalls. No big deal. Stephanie, did he enjoy his time with me? Yes, he did. Zara, how will this week be for me? Okay, how's this week going to be? You could have a surprise happen out of the blue. You may be feeling prepared. Things may be a little slow though. You may be feeling a little bit frustrated, like you want things to move forward quicker, but things seem a little bit stagnant. And you may spend this week doing a lot of contemplation or thinking about things a lot. Stephanie, what made him reach out yesterday? Did he miss me? I think that he was looking for some company. I think that he was feeling like, not that he was feeling lonely, but he felt like it was just time to connect. Like it just crossed his mind and he acted on it. I don't think that he thought too much into it. I just think that he figured things have kind of quieted down. I'm free right now. Let me see what's going on. Kira, I'm divorced. Will I ever get married again? So many motorcycles out today. Yeah, I think you will get married again. High vibration. What did Adarsh feel after today's conversation? He felt like he was coming forward a little bit more. Knight of Cups. Coming forward. Celebration. Strength. Like you guys had a good conversation here. There was like a connection. Things clicked today. And he's actually spending a lot of time right now thinking about it. Nicole, general situation with Jeff and Karishma. It's regret. That's what comes up. Regret. That's the energy around their situation. I don't think it's good. Sister, how's he currently feeling towards me? He's feeling a little bit disconnected. Lovers is in reverse. A little bit disconnected, a little bit stuck in the mud, a little bit angry. There's arguments here. Yeah, he's kind of like in a standstill right now. He's a little bit aggravated, a little, I mean, he's kind of digging his heels in and holding his ground. I don't know what he's so angry at, but he comes off as being a little bit angry, a little bit stuck, and not wanting to deal with the situation. Kira, I know energy can change, but Leroy and I for the next 3 months. Okay. Working hard. Working hard, maybe feeling a little bit burdened. There may be a little bit of weight around the situation, but working hard to get into a better place. That's what's coming up right now for the next couple of months. Julie, Donald called me yesterday. Was he happy to hear my voice, and does he want to see me? Yes, he does want to see you. He is going to definitely want to see you. Oh, where's my thing? Inexorable. Is TJ serious about me, or what are his feelings? Why is he acting like this? Okay. He's not so sure what he wants right now. He's a little bit, he wants to be happy, but he's sort of like his own worst enemy right now. He has a lot of strength around him, but he's not feeling very strong. He's feeling kind of weak and a little bit heartbroken. I don't think he's not ready for things to transform. The death card is in reverse. So things may be a little bit in a standstill for right now. He's definitely holding back for some reason, and I think it has to do with his own insecurities. I would give it just a little bit more time. I think he may have a breakthrough. I think he could break through the like he's blocking himself. I don't know when you say why is he acting like this. I don't know what he's doing, but it seems like he can't get out of his own way right now. Yeah, TD, I knew it was yours. I must have just said Zara because I must have seen it, but I knew it was you. um, who am I looking for? Lily. Lily. What does my dad wish to say to me? Is this the last of the PayPal people that I had, or was there more? What does my dad wish to say to me? Well, he comes in out of the blue, so he may actually say it to you. That he thinks that you're a hard worker, but that you may need to work a little bit harder. Feels like you can make it to the top of the mountain. Feels like you have a lot of success around you, but that you may have to try a little bit harder to get there, and that you're capable of it. He thinks that you're very strong and courageous. He thinks that sometimes you hold yourself back, but that you're capable of more than you give yourself credit for. But the Page of Swords, he may tell you that. Sweet thing. Why can't early leave me alone? Uh-oh. Can't early leave me alone. Why can't early leave me alone? All right, I don't know who this person is in relation to, but it shows that they feel a little bit unsuccessful. They're feeling a little bit of, like, burdened. They may be feeling a little bit lonely, and they don't have good boundaries. They don't hold themselves back. They kind of come forward. So you may be kind of like trying to let them know that you're kind of getting annoyed, and they're not picking up on it. They're not someone that's really reading the signs. I think that basically this person's a little bit lonely. TT, will my friend Michaela get the job Wednesday this week? Okay, let's see. Is Michaela going to get the job? I'm not convinced. I'm only getting a 33% chance that she gets the job. So this may not be the one for her. Sweet thing. Did I hurt Kenneth's feelings Saturday when I told him off? Yeah, you did. You did. But you know what? It looks like he had it coming. It kind of looks like he had it coming, so I wouldn't feel so bad about it. Sweet thing, I'm ready for some fire. Love reading. I know, and then it's like we got this stupid virus. I mean, we can't even, like... You got to be careful with this virus. Oh, you got passion coming in. Now, you got the moon here, which could be a Pisces. You also have the Chariot. So it may be that you meet a Pisces when the sun moves into Cancer, or you could meet before, but maybe your relationship doesn't move forward until the sun enters Cancer because of this virus. It looks like you have a new beginning when it comes to love, and things do get passionate, and you also have cause for celebration. I would say, though, it's probably not going to happen until the summertime or late spring. Jay, how did Amy feel when she saw me yesterday? Intrigued, interested, attracted, celebratory, a little bit bashful. I don't know, is she shy? She comes up a little shy, or she did yesterday. Intuitive and stable. Kira, general. Leaving regret in the past. You're moving forward. You're moving forward on a lot of levels in your life. Transforming as a human, not just in one area, but like growing as a person. You also may be taking up a new area of study. You got success coming in around love and a wish around love. It's not going to be picture perfect. There's still some arguments and a little bit of feeling weighed down and a little bit burdened, but things are going to start to move forward. There's passion that comes in around career or a new job or a new skill. Inexorable, who is the better option, TJ or SL? And when will SL reach out? Right now, I think, TJ, I think you may have to wait. You might have to wait a while for SL to reach out. It doesn't look like communication comes in for quite a while. Like it could be a couple of months. Sarah, how's he feeling? And when will things move forward? He's feeling a little bit stuck right now. But things do move forward because you have the Sun card here. And happiness can come in. It may take some time, though. You may not see significant change until May. It's like right now feeling a little bit stuck, feeling like I don't know how to get out of my own way. But things do move forward inevitably. And I think it's going to happen in May. Which is not that far off. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a standstill here. Like I can't even believe like it's already April. So like May is next month. But yeah, it's not that far off. Hasti will be overall happy, long-lasting marriage, or the one with fights and heated disagreements all the time? Let's see. I think it's going to be pretty pleasant. Overall, it's going to be pretty pleasant. The 9 of Rods would indicate like feeling like you could breathe a sigh of relief, like feeling successful, or like, you know, I made it. I've won the battle, even if I haven't won the war yet. So I don't think, I mean, it could have ups and downs, but I don't think it would be anything that would be like constant fighting, killing one another. Sarah, general messages. General messages. Balance. Balance comes in overall. That's a huge one. The energy of your life is becoming more stable, more serene, more complacent, feeling like comfortable. That's good. That's good. Feeling comfortable. So thing, is the new person I already know or somebody new? Okay, is the person that's coming in somebody new? I think it's someone you already know. Kira, what do you see in regards to me moving this year? Okay. Are we moving this year? I'm not convinced that you're moving this year. Only 33% chance. Moon. Will I be leaving my current job to pursue another path? Or will I still be needed there? Will I be leaving my current job to pursue another path? Yeah, I think so. I think what's going to happen is, it might not happen right away, but once something clicks for you, or you find your calling, or something is really resonating with you, and I think it's going to be something that has to do with your intuition, it's going to happen fast, and you're going to feel passionately about it, and you're going to know that it's the time to go. And it's going to be the kind of thing where you're like, you know what? I got to give my 2 weeks. You know, this is what I need to do. This is where I need to be. Stephanie, what can I expect from T right now? I've been giving him space and he's been coming forward. He's still feeling very weak, so keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, because right now he's still weak and he's slow moving. He still feels unbalanced and he's still stuck in the mud. So keep doing what you're doing and you'll be fine. Don't expect anything. That would be my suggestion. Don't expect anything. Keep doing what you're doing and things will work themselves out. Kira, will I ever have biological children? I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. Stephanie, how does he think I feel about him or what I want from him? He thinks that, see, he thinks right now that you want more than he can give you. So, like, he thinks that you want more than he can give you. That's what he's thinking. He thinks that you're really into him and you want him to step up to the plate. He's not ready for that. So if you apply pressure and if you fight with him over it, he's going to run in the opposite direction. So that's why I keep saying, don't expect anything from him. I would just be very nonchalant about things. If he reaches out to you, you can go and see him. You can talk to him, that kind of stuff. But I would not fight with him. I wouldn't be demanding. I wouldn't, nag him, because I think it'll send him in the other direction. He's like very fragile right now. Like he's kind of like, he's coming out of a relationship that he's been in for however long, and it was somebody who was living with him, and he's just, it's not the easiest transition for anyone, and he just needs some time. And if he thinks that you want to be in a relationship with him, that's what he thinks. And he's not ready to take it to that level just yet. Not the way you want it. So I would just kind of go along with the way things are, because things are much better now than they were a couple of days ago. Jay, how does Amy see me right now? How does Amy see me right now? Strong, courageous, nurturing, successful, stable and balanced, loving, kind, and adventurous. Stephanie, is he going to get jealous if June or another male coworkers are around me? I'm not getting jealousy right now from him, no. I would be careful with that kind of stuff, though. I wouldn't encourage it. If other coworkers are around you because you work together, there's nothing you can do about that. But I wouldn't go out of my way to try to make him see you with somebody else or try to make him jealous, because I don't think it's going to work. Like, I don't think it's going to work in your favor. I think it would end up backfiring because, like I said, I think he's in a very fragile place right now. I mean, if someone's around you because you work together, there's nothing that you can do about that. And if he were to overreact, that would be, I mean, that's crazy. People work together. They have to, you got to work with people. What are you going to do? But I would be careful with trying to do something to make him jealous. TT, how will my career and finances look in the next 2 months? There's an improvement over the next couple of months. So wherever you are right now, things should be better in the next couple of months. There's more stability that comes in. There's balance and justice. You got good karma on your side, and you may have another job offering coming in. Julie, should I continue pursuing a relationship with Rich or just wait for Dawn? I would keep your options open right now. I would continue pursuing the relationship with the one guy, but not cut off the other guy either, because the more positive energy around you that you have, the more positive energy that's going to come. So if you were to cut off one thing while you wait for something else, that's going to keep you waiting. I wouldn't cut off anybody. I would keep both of them around. I would continue to talk to both of them until one person actually steps up to the plate, and somebody will. What I have found, the waiting part, when you have that, I'm waiting for someone, like that, the energy of waiting keeps you waiting. It's like when you're waiting for the phone to ring. If you hold the phone in your hand, it's never going to ring. If you go take a shower, you're going to come back out and there's going to be 5 missed calls. It always happens. So I would continue with whatever it is that you're doing with both of the guys. High vibration, May 2020. May 2020. Oh, damn. Hang on. It's a low battery. May be a little bit up and down. It looks like finances may get better. You may feel like you made it to the top of the mountain in May, financially speaking, but the social aspects may not have picked up totally yet in May. Maybe feeling a little bit underappreciated when it comes to your social life, and I think that just might have to do with everything that's going on. Use your intuition in May. It looks like the sun comes out in June. The month of June should be much better socially. Overall, I think things start to move forward for you more. The very end of May to the beginning of June. I think that financially may be okay, but it may be a little bit boring socially, which, I mean, that's where we are right now. We're all, we're like going out for a walk is like an event. That's how it is here anyway. And this complex is small. So when there's like several of us walking, it's like I feel like we're taking up the whole place. Sweet thing. Have I had relations with this person coming in? 33% chance, yes, you did. So I don't know. That's not real strong that you have had relations. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it was only once or twice, or maybe it wasn't a long-term thing, or maybe it's somebody who you just wouldn't think of. Like it could be somebody that you know of, but that you have never been with. I don't know. It's going to be curious to see. 33% chance is kind of low. Kira, will I move to update apartment in my current apartment complex? I'm only getting a 33% chance right now. Now, I'm not real confident that you're going to move in your current place either. Stephanie, did Xavier have a relationship, sex, or anything with Maria from the urgent care I used to work in. It was Xavier with Maria from urgent care. I don't think so. I don't think so. Stephanie, I was told multiple time frames from readers that a female that Xavier used to see or cheat with did work to break us apart. Is that true? And is she spying on me? I only get a 33% chance yes. Now, my thing is that nobody can take away what's yours. And people can, like, I mean, you can do something to break somebody up, but at the end of the day, people get exposed for who they are. So if that were to happen, if somebody were to purposely try to break you up, I believe at some point that breaker-upper person gets exposed and it backfires on them, because they just don't think, you know, like it's hard when you talk about romantic relationships where there are those types of feelings together with somebody. But like, think about relationships where back in like high school and college, when there was, if you had a group of girlfriends and there was one girl that came into the group that was a troublemaker and maybe didn't realize, like the other people didn't realize it, but after a while, the troublemaker always gets exposed for who she is. You know, like I remember over the course of the years, like in my group of friends, somebody would show up, and if that person was like doing fucked up things and the other people didn't see it right away, eventually that person would burn themselves out and be exposed for who they were. It's happened over the years a million times. I don't think that we hold on to it the way we hold on to it when it's a romantic partner or somebody that, you know, we're in love with. But I think at the end of the day, when things like that happen, they get exposed. I don't think that anybody was responsible for breaking you two up. I think that there were issues in your relationship that broke you guys up. That if somebody were, I mean, is she spying on you? People spy on social media constantly. And you know, the most interesting thing to me about social media, I had a good friend of mine that lived in Italy. She still lives in Italy, and we would write back and forth because I was able to speak with a native Italian speaker, give me practice, right? So I never had Facebook, and then she wanted to Facebook friend me so that I could see pictures of her daughter. It was easier to communicate that way. So for years, she was my only friend on Facebook. Once one person found me, the whole fucking thing blew up. But I'm not even joking. 90% of the people that I have on Facebook, not only am I not friends with, but I was never friends with them. And all the, why are you so interested in being my friend on Facebook when in person you walk right past me like you don't know who I am? You want to spy on me. You want to know what's going on in my life. Well, this is what's going on in my life. You're not going to know. I don't put up anything personal because it's nobody's fucking business. But my point is that if someone's spying on you, I'm sure. And I'm sure if he was involved with somebody else, that person is definitely looking and wants to know what's going on, because people tend to do that and then they write their own story. The story that they write, it's never accurate. It's, you know, like they see a picture and then they draw a conclusion, but that's not true. It's not true. I think that there were issues in your relationship that somebody could have caused issues, but I don't think that that was the reason why things ended up. I think that there's always got to be some kind of an issue underlying before, or otherwise somebody else can't get in there and do it. If the relationship is strong enough, nobody else can come in and tear it apart. It's interesting too, because I worked with a guy who, we used to say he's weirdly in love with his wife. Like he would, I mean, to me, he was I mean, weirdly in love with his wife. Like, like, wouldn't even look at another woman. Like, you just don't always hear that. And their relationship seemed to me to be stronger than most relationships. And I don't think that anybody could get in between the two of them and break them up. So, and I just think because they were both on the same page and they both wanted the same thing. But I don't think most of us get that. I also know a couple who, I don't know them that well anymore. We work together, but they were like each other's first loves when we were like 16, and they got married. They've been together ever since. I mean, you don't know the ins and outs of their relationship because you don't live with them. Who knows? But most of us don't get that, where we marry our first love and we're not with anybody else. I haven't seen or spoken to them in a really long time, but even when they went away to college, they stayed together when they were away at college. Most people don't have those kind of relationships. So anyhow, Jay Allen, did Amy want to talk to me? Want me to talk to her yesterday? Okay, let's see. Yes, she did. Kira, how does Leroy's brother's girlfriend Bianca feel about me? Well, she comes off with the Ace of Swords, which is both ends of the sword. So it could be she's really nice to you, she wants to be friends with you, but then on the other hand, she could see you as some kind of a threat, or she could be intimidated by you. The sun is here, which would be positive. She feels positive for you, but it also looks like she may be, like, there's arguments too. So she's kind of like both ends of the sword with you. Likes you on one hand, is maybe a little bit intimidated by you on the other hand. She probably would want to keep you on her good side, but that could change too. She's both ends of the sword. You don't have anything to worry about, but like, she could be the kind of person that is nice to your face one day and then says shit behind your back the next day, and then take it back or feel sorry for it, or I don't know. She's both ends of the sword with her. High vibration. Why does Ardash is not committing to me despite the fact that he loves me? Right. Why is he non-committal? Well, he's got a lot of fear. He's got fear and anxiety around this situation. Somebody may have betrayed him in the past, and he's having a hard time getting over that. He's not ready for commitment right now. No, he isn't. The Temperance card is in reverse. But he is growing. The Death card is here, so he is growing. Over the next couple of months, things may start to change, but he's not ready for commitment right now. But I can't say forever. He can get past this. I think that there's an old betrayal that resurfaces every now and again that he has to deal with, and that sets him back. That's why he's not ready for commitment, but I think he's going to get over that. Stephanie, is there anything I need to worry about Erica coming to me or doing anything? Let's see. I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so. Nicole, what's the chance that JF and Kirshma will split? Oh, I think they're going to split. They're splitting. 70% chance plus somebody's got choices around them. That relationship is not lasting the test of time. Choco, how does Ramon feel about the conversation we just had? Okay. How's he feeling about the conversation we just had? Oh, okay. So this is stable and grounded, but yet unbalanced and unprepared. So he feels all over the place. Passionate, but scared. Moving forward, but lackadaisical and a little bit argumentative. So he's kind of all over the map with the conversation you just had. Stable and grounded, unprepared, unbalanced, passionate, and argumentative. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay for him to be a little bit upside down right now. Julie, does Don's girlfriend know about me? 70% chance, yes, she knows about you, and she feels stabbed in the back. RZ, what's up between Oways and Natasha? He's an Aquarius. What the hell is going on today? Well, I'm not seeing any love cards here, so it doesn't look like they're having a love connection, but it looks like there's a lot of strength around their situation or their relationship, and their relationship is moving forward quickly. They may be really good friends, they've established that, and they work hard on their relationship, and their relationship moves forward quickly, but I don't think that they're romantically involved. I think that they just may be friends. Nicole, what has Jeff told his mom and sister about me? He maybe told them that he regrets what happened. There's regret around the situation and that you guys aren't together. And that he may be a little bit heartbroken about it. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's gone on there. He may have told them exactly how he really feels. Kira, how will Bianca and I get along in the future? Well, I think you're going to put arguments behind you, and you may work hard on being cordial to one another. You have a wish around this situation, so you can really make it anything you want. I don't think that you'll ever be like great friends, but I think that you can get along. Celia, what's G going to say towards the end of the month? Sorry, yes, you can close the super chats. I'm getting hungry. But I'll be back on tonight at 9 o'clock. And if you're in the tarot course, when it says finish this live stream, I will send you the next video. He may be talking a lot about money and happiness at the end of the month. There's a large sum of money coming in around him, and there's also happiness. And he may be thinking, he may have an idea, doing something out of the box that he may be discussing with you. I don't know what it is, but it's like stepping out of the box, doing something out of the ordinary coming up. McCall, will I meet his mom to start a relationship? I think that you will. I also think it's going to be your choice where you take the relationship. The Seven of Cups. Sweet thing. How does Marquisha view me? How does Marquisha view me? Stable, grounded, happy. She may be a little bit intimidated by you. There's like intimidation or worry. She thinks that you're strong, courageous, and stable. Stability comes up around you twice. Choco, who's coming in for me in love? Well, you got a couple. There's an air sign here, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. You also have a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. I think that you may be back and forth and a little bit unsure of who it is that you want to be with. There's strength around you, though. You'll have the strength to make the decision. And the Six of Cups is somebody from your past comes back. It could be the water sign or the air sign, or this could be a third person that comes in. So it could be that you have a water sign, an air sign, and somebody from your past, or it could be that there's two people, but one person you know from the past. And it doesn't have to be an ex-lover. It could be just somebody that you know from the past. You know, somebody maybe you went to school with. Jay, how is Caitlin feeling towards me right now? She thinks that you're smart, creative, talented, spiritual, attractive. Feels like you and her have a great connection, or a soulmate connection. I don't know if she would use that term, and she's actually been thinking about you a lot lately. She feels that you're prepared, and she has a lot of respect for you. Julie, did Don tell his girlfriend that he was with me for 10 years? I don't think he did. I only get a 33% chance. I don't think he did. All right. All right. While I wait for the moderators, I'm going to go back up to the top and try to pull off some people that I didn't get to. Sonia, is Tess mentally unstable, and does Dee know how she really is, because she is one of his friends and scares me a bit? Okay. I think that she is unstable. I don't think that he knows that. I do think that she's a little unstable. Darlene, a love reading for me and Kevin. Well, it looks like he's been thinking about you a lot lately, but he feels a little bit stuck. He's not ready to move forward. He feels unprepared. He feels like he doesn't have any choices. He's not in the best place. He may be a little bit heartbroken, and he feels very out of balance. So I don't think that things are going to move forward with you and him anytime soon, because he's like undecided, he's out of balance, he's out of whack. But things should change, and things may be different come this fall. He may have gotten over all his issues, and he may be looking to come forward sometime this fall. Zara wants a love reading between now and the end of June. Very interesting, because it keeps coming up with the same thing. There's indecision right now around love, but between now and the end of June, I think that the Pisces is going to try to establish a relationship. And when you get involved in that relationship, the Taurus is going to come forward. I think you're going to have a hard time making a decision, because old feelings for the Taurus may resurface. But I think that you're definitely going to be clicking with the Pisces. I don't think it's going to be so easy to leave him. So it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. Mihak, what is thinking about our connection, still no contact? Well, it shows that he feels regret around this situation, but I don't know. The three of Cups is in reverse, so I don't know if you or him, somebody's involved with a third party. There's somebody else around this situation, and that could be why you're not hearing from him. If it's you that's with somebody else, he may not want to be the third party. Or if it's him that has the third party, that could be why you're not hearing from him. It does show that there's more to this situation, because you're coming up to a crossroads with him, but it may be, oh, damn. It may be a little bit further in the future. You might not be there yet with him. All right. SARS, how will he react if he reads my message? He's going to hold himself back. He's going to feel like he put in a whole lot of effort. He didn't see a payoff. He's going to feel very indecisive. Yeah, I don't know what you said to him, but it may have knocked him down a couple of notches. Brandy, how is Derek's true feelings for me? Well, he comes back. He's coming back around you. So I think that there may be a delay of happiness. There may be a delay where he's not prepared right now. He's not ready right now. He's not sure of what he wants right now. But I think that he cares enough. There's a strong enough connection between the two of you that at some point he comes back and there's going to be more to this story. So he may not be acting on it right now, but this isn't the end of the road with him. Mel, has the Cancer even thought about me at all, or is he still enjoying the honeymoon phase of this relationship? I'm only getting a 33% chance that he is enjoying this relationship at all. So I'm not sold on what he's doing in this relationship. Let me see. He has thought about you. He has thought about you. He may feel like an ass right now. I don't think you're going to hear from him anytime soon, because the Page of Swords is in reverse. So he may be a little bit embarrassed he knows that you know that he pulled this stunt. He may be feeling a little bit embarrassed right now, and that's why you're not going to hear from him. And he may be very slow to move forward, but I don't think he's real. The Lover's card is in reverse here, and so is Temperance. So I'm not thinking that he's really thrilled in the situation that he's in right now. I don't know what he's doing with this woman or how this came about, that all of a sudden he's moving in with somebody else. But I think there will be more to the story eventually. Not yet, though. I don't think you're going to hear from him for a while. I think he's feeling like a jerk, which he should. He should. All right, I made it through the moderators. The way that I predict, I'll do the boy and girl question, but I don't trust it. I always predict the sex of a child once the child is conceived by the sign that the moon was in. So, for example, if the moon was in Pisces on the day of conception, it would produce a female child. And the reason why I say that is because pregnancy should be black and white. It should be, right? It's like either there's children around me or there's not. But like everything else in this world, that's not black and white either, because you could have 5 pregnancies but only have 2 children. You know, it's like you may be pregnant, not even know that you're pregnant, and you may miscarry, or you could actually know that you miscarry, or you may choose to. No, I didn't read for Anna. No, send me the question if I skipped it, and I'll do it before I go. So, you know, like even a question like that should be either it's a boy or it's a girl, either it's 2 children or it's not. But even that is, you know, there's room for error. And the way that I feel when it comes to children and souls is that you can't kill a soul. So, and what they say is that if you choose your parents, or you choose to come back and have a life on Earth, it's your choice. If it doesn't work out for whatever reason, that soul doesn't die. The soul leaves and it comes back again at some other point. So even that is a complicated question. So, I mean, we're going to ask. So to me, the red cards are female and the black cards are male. Will the first child be a boy or a girl? I would say boy, but I won't swear to that. I would want to know the date of conception when it happens, and then I'll tell you what my final answer is. You know, because readings can be so bizarre. I mean, what happens if you have 3 children, right? And I'm doing a reading and I'm like, oh, I see like that there's like a baby boy coming in here. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's your first child. Sometimes like you may see something, but it's not in chronological order. You know what I mean? Like readings can just be very bizarre the way things happen. All right, I have Anna's question. Wait, who do I have left to do? Anna? When JF telepathically spoke to me, what he said, was he being honest and telling me the truth? All right, let's see. Was he being honest and telling me the truth? Let me know if there's anyone else that I missed. He was being honest. Yeah, he definitely was being honest. All right, did I do all the PayPal people, all the super chats, and all the moderators? Yeah, I've done it all. Okay. All right. Then I will be back tonight at 9 o'clock. For anyone else that I didn't get to, you can come back at 9 o'clock and I will be answering more questions then. And I have a sale going on right now. 3 questions for $13 if you want a private. The tarot course is $20 for the week. We're on week 2 right now. But you can stop it and start it at any point. You know, that's your call. And if you need extra help or you have questions, you can always email me. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.